Welcome to the Uncommon Transformation television series.
The Uncommon Transformation, taking place in Akwa Ibom State, courtesy of the Governor Godswill Akpabio-led administration, has continued to receive the endorsement of eminent Nigerians and other development-minded persons across the world. This is evidenced in the scores of accolades, awards and honors bestowed on the governor by reputable organizations, institutions, and personalities.
With the type of development you are seeing here in Akwa Ibom State, if the others all over the country will follow suit and make development, there will be peace in this country, and there will be no need for any misgiving and this type of terrorism that you are seeing today. I don't belong to a political party, but it is certainly worth that any nation should try to congratulate and point to any development that is being done by an individual and try to ask people to try to go and see what is being done so that he can be emulated.
Akwa Ibom certainly stands as a role model, a source of inspiration to other states.
Akwa Ibom State has truly become the beautiful bride and by extension a destination for everyone, young or old, on private business, the corporate world, and even government-owned organizations and agencies. The infrastructure put in place in the last 4.5 years by Governor Godswill Akpabio has brought unequaled beauty and aesthetics to the once pedestrian state, bringing pride, honor and prestige to the land and the people. The massive roads construction, over 240 of them, and the flyovers have made movement in and out of the state less cumbersome and quite a soothing experience, while a flight from anywhere across the country to the Ibom International Airport with all its uniqueness brings long-lasting memory, leaving indelible feelings of satisfaction on the visitor. The many awards conferred on the governor by institutions and organizations around the world have been roundly acknowledged by the hierarchy of the ruling People's Democratic Party PDP. The party's chieftains, including acting national chairman, were in Uyo, where they described Akpabio as one of the best 3 PDP governors in Nigeria in view of the enormous human and infrastructural development he has brought to the state within a very short time.
He's performing and bringing out new things, new ideas, new development, new innovations, not only in Akwa Ibom State, but within the rank and file of PDP. I have come as the chairman of the party that produced him, and we are very proud of him, to do one thing that we usually do with him. They are very rare. If we count 1, 2, 3, maybe he will have number 2 and probably number 3. There are not many in PDP. When situations comes, we consult them. These 2, 3 governors. Fabio is one of them. As a people, as a party, when we want to take the party to the next level, we go privately to consult him.
What is happening in Akwa Ibom under the dynamic leadership of Governor Godswill Akpabio shows that it can be done. This thing didn't drop from the moon. They were achieved because somebody spent sleepless nights. Somebody understood that after the election, the time has come for governance. Somebody decided to seek honest advice and listen, and then make his own assessment and drove everybody else hard as he drove himself. One have to be a slave driver to get things done, and you will be the chief slave. I haven't heard from those who work with the governor, but I'll be surprised if they are saying there is an easy taskmaster. Akwa Ibom took its own responsibilities serious under a responsible and responsive governor, and the rest is history. We hope it will be in the lifetime of the rest of us that Nigeria can begin to be like Akwa Ibom. Talking about my younger brother, a friend, Governor Akpabio, the governor of Akwa Ibom. That is a governor that every state in Nigeria should strive to have. I've seen what he has done, and I'm very impressed. It is amazing, because I know Akwa Ibom from its formation, and I remember when I was much younger, my senior cousin, Major Brian Musabo, was in Abak as the commander there. So I came here once that time, and I know what Akwa Ibom was. And when I was a governor, I've come here 3 times. And today is my 2nd time since I came. I must tell you, the stride is great.
Congratulations, Your Excellency. You have treated us this afternoon to something very, very wonderful. You have treated us this afternoon to something very, very wonderful. Something I have never dreamed to see in this part of the world. Continue for the love of your people, community, and our country. I'm very sure with that focus, with that determination, with that commitment, Nigeria will be great. Thank you.
You wasn't as lovely as it is today. The achievements of Your Excellency within these very few years are highly commendable, and Uyo has turned out to be as great as Lagos State, if not better. Well done, sir.
Each time I come to this state, I bend the knees of my heart to the people of this state, because it is the land of Clement Isom, the land of Justice Udo Doma, the land of Uche Eswenen. You have such great people who have contributed immensely to the growth of our country.
It is important that we have a reference point. Akwa Ibom certainly stands as a role model, a source of inspiration to other states. So it would be nice if the Mr. President can advise other governors to visit Akwa Ibom on a 2-day retreat, during which the governor himself will have time to take them around and see what is happening here. I think it will serve as a great source of inspiration to them. That is not necessarily the amount of money that you get from the foundation account, but the vision, the mission, the determination to apply the resources judiciously. So it is important that other states see Akwa Ibom as a model state.
The infrastructural renaissance brought to the state by Governor Godswill Akpabio received mention by former head of state General Abdul Salami Abubakar, who in company of other eminent Nigerians visited the state to attend an event put together by a prominent son of Akwa Ibom State and senior advocate of Nigeria SAN, Chief Paul Usoro.
What you need apart from physical infrastructure is to develop the mind. The development of the mind is very important because in Nigeria today, for those of us who employ labor, if you ask people to write English for you, you find that the standard of education has gone very, very low. And therefore, what His Excellency did was to focus on development of the mind. He made it compulsory for children to go to school. They necessarily have to develop their minds. As His Excellency says fairly constantly, he met a state where we used to play sports, house helps. And he's developing it into a state where house is a scarce commodity. And that's because he ensures that children vote very regularly. And in that process, they develop their minds.
What I have seen as we go around is beyond comment. Well, a lot of things have been said. I don't need to go over them again. All I will say, I congratulate you for your achievements. Certainly, you have brought development to your people. And through this development, you are alleviating poverty. And I think this is what we need in this country. And through alleviation of this poverty, you have brought peace to your state. I commend you and I congratulate you for all that you have done.
I tell my people in Akwa Ibom that the end sees nothing yet. Each time I went to any home in Lagos as a lawyer, they would tell me, oh, Akwan, bring water for your brother. Where is my housemate, the Kaite? He's already with the car, as he finished washing the car. And I never saw where I entered somebody's house and they said, where is the general manager of PZ? Is he here? Because tonight I've seen the vice chairman of PZ. I want you to know that very soon I'm sending in general managers. When I became a governor, I said we must end this. And the only way to end it was through education. So I signed a child rights protection law and enshrined a provision that makes basic education free but compulsory for all Akwa Ibom children. And as I speak today, we have triple school enrollment. I have special assistants on education monitoring that go around the state to check in case any single child is seen on the road, hawking or doing menial jobs while school is on. And that is how I have sent my people back to school.
The Forum of Senators also took advantage of the peaceful, hospitable disposition and inviting ambience of the state when they held their retreat in Uyo, the state capital. Leader of the team, Senator Kairat Gwadebe, speaks.
It's very impressive to see that funds have been put to use for the benefit of the people of your state. And I know education being the most important thing in any modern society, you seem to have invested a lot in that direction, which is very laudable.
This is Akwa Ibom, the land of uncommon transformation.
In recognition of the transformation efforts of the man Godswill Akpabio, the nation's premier tertiary institution, YABA College of Technology, Yabatech Lagos, conferred on Governor Akpabio the Honorary Fellowship of the college at an event to mark the 27th convocation of the institution. The occasion, which was held at the college stadium, was watched by prominent personalities, including two past governors of the state, Atuekong Edonga and Commodore Joseph Adeusi, members of the Akwa Ibom State Executive Council, as well as a cross-section of indigents and friends of the state.
By the authority of the academic board, I confer on you Dr. Chief Godswill Akpabio, CON, the Executive Governor of Akwa Ibom State, the Fellowship of Award, the Fellowship Fellowship of YABA College of Technology, Honorary Scholar, with all the rights and privileges therein. Congratulations, sir.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. We appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Two other eminent Nigerians also shared in the event. They include the Chairman, House Committee on Education, Farouk Lawal, and one-time Lagos State Governor, Sir Michael Otedola.
Sometime this year, I was in Akwa Ibom State, and I acknowledged, and I, from that time on, had appointed myself an ambassador of His Excellency of Akwa Ibom State because of the very good work he is doing in education. So that adds to the pride, to the honor for me, because I'm being honored together with these two people who have really distinguished themselves in contributing toward the development of education.
The rector of the college, Dr. Kudirat Ladipo, spoke highly of the honorees, particularly Governor Godswill Akpabio, for their immense contributions to the growth of the education sector, and announced efforts by the management to take the institution to new heights. Minister of Education, in a goodwill message read by Executive Director, National Board for Technical Education, Mahmoud Kazaure, announced that the federal government has released more than 12 billion naira for the rehabilitation and furnishing of libraries and laboratories in over 30 tertiary institutions across the country, in a bid to promote technical education. Reacting to the honor, Governor Akpabio described it as one of the many accolades he will forever cherish, particularly as it recognizes his modest contributions to advancement of education in not only Akwa Ibom State but the entire country.
I share in your opinion of a greater Nigeria, founded on solid education. I share in your opinion of a greater Nigeria, secured and of course harmonious and totally united. I stand here to receive this award from the premier institution of higher learning in Nigeria as a result of my belief that this citadel of learning was the first major citadel that brought higher education to the entire Nigeria. This is a college that gave birth to all the universities in Nigeria, because the first pioneer students of the University of Ibadan were from YABA College of Technology. I feel very proud to receive an award alongside eminent Nigerians like the chairman of the House Committee on Education, as well as the former governor of Lagos State, who is unavoidably absent. I will start by commending the rector. Say what a man can do, a woman can even do better. I'll start by commending the rector and the management team for the able selection. What is significant about the governor of Akwa Ibom receiving honor from YABA College of Technology and dedicating same honor to the children of Akwa Ibom State? Something is significant about it. A lot of Akwa Ibom people made their fortunes from Lagos. So I want to thank YABA College of Technology for recognizing my efforts in the last 4.5 years. I've attempted to make not just transformation in terms of infrastructure, but in terms of human capacity building. To begin to churn out not houseboys and housegirls and fetchers of water and of course cleaners and gardeners for you,
I'm trying to bring out a reservoir of managers, general managers, directors of companies, so that we can sit on the same board with you on UAC board, Labour Brothers, and all the other boards that you've been sitting for over 40 years without any Akpan. That is what I've been trying to do. And I recognize, like you do, that the only way we can get there is through qualitative education. So I declare free and compulsory education, from primary school all the way to senior secondary school level. But I must tell you the beauty of it is that when they mention school enrollment, over 1.something million, definitely all of them cannot come from Akwa Ibom State. What I did was to recognize what our late sage, His Excellency Awolowo, did in Western Nigeria when he declared free education when he was the premier. What I did was to declare free and compulsory education for all Nigerian children resident in Akwa Ibom State. So it is not limited to Akwa Ibom children alone. And that is why school enrollment has tripled. Because I believe if you train your children and you don't train your neighbors, you are preparing armed robbers that will attack your educated children. That is why today Akwa Ibom has become a destination for children who are seeking for education, who are seeking for higher laurels.
Let's say the respected governor of Akwa Ibom State,
I can only pray that the government
Minister of Education, who is the best institution area represented by the Executive Secretary of the National Board for Technical Education, the rector.
It's a new hope built on the development, the new Nigeria and the new Akwa Ibom. It's something that we should thank God for because it's God that is using him to bring this change to us. And we have to continuously safeguard the changes that have come and even do better for our children. I'm very excited about it, and I'm very grateful to God who is making this possible.
It's worth emulating and studying by other states. It's not just the use of money, but the use of money where it touches the life of everybody. Good roads, water, hospitals, and free education. So I expect in the next 10 years, Akwa Ibom should be catching up.
This is captured in the commendation that was done by Akwa Ibom State, which will go through the commendation will clearly listed all the awards and honors, as well as the achievements of His Excellency. And as the law said, this needs not to be developed. It's very clear. You can see that all we need is to go to Akwa Ibom State, and you clearly see the uncommon transformation.
Proud of him, and I was quite satisfied with the reasons given by YABA College of Technology for finding him worthy of the fellowship.
Excellency, on behalf of the good people of Akwa Ibom State and all these distinguished Nigerians who came out to honor you today, we want to congratulate you on this very special award, another honor by a very distinguished institution.
The YABA College of Technology, the premier tertiary institution in Nigeria, decided to award His Excellency the fellowship of this college in recognition of his outstanding contribution to the development of education. It means Nigerians from all walks of life are appreciative of what His Excellency the Governor is doing. For us, we are happy. We are happy that we have a governor that is serving the people, working for the people, and making the state a better place for all.
I think Uyo was a village that transformed into a town, and an uncommon governor changed it into a city. So if you look at Tropicana that is springing up, you look at the Le Meridien, you look at other infrastructures all over the city, even the roads. That is what a city should look like, and that is the city we deserved, the city of our dream.
Well, I feel highly impressive. In fact, today is a great day of joy that he has been singled out of the lots and lots of Nigerians who have done so much towards the development of education in this country.
Still wondering why everyone picks on Governor Akpabio for awards and honors? Then hear this. He has so far constructed more than 240 roads, 3 concentric flyovers, over 3,000 life-touching projects in rural areas, declared free and compulsory education from primary to secondary school, free health care for pregnant women, children under age 5, and the elderly. The state is equally rapidly being repositioned economically. There is a constant power supply, courtesy of the state's independent power project and the Baka Industrial City, still in the works. But after the hustle and bustle, you can retire to the Ibom Meridian Resort or the Ibom Tropicana Entertainment Center to unwind. What a place to be, you would agree.